People often assume something is wrong when you don't post your photos online, but psychology tells a very different story. In many cases, this habit reflects mental strength, not insecurity. Most social media platforms are built around visibility. The more you show yourself, the more you're rewarded. Likes, comments, and attention trigger dopamine, training the brain to post again and again. But not everyone responds to this system the same way. Some people have a lower dependence on external validation. They don't rely on public approval to feel confident or valued. Their sense of identity is internally grounded, not shaped by an audience. A common belief is that avoiding photo posts means low confidence. Research on self-concept clarity suggests the opposite. People with a stable self-image feel less pressure to perform who they are. They already know themselves. A photo doesn't add much to that. Control is another important factor. Once a photo is public, it can be judged, saved, shared, or misunderstood. People who avoid posting are often more aware of this loss of control. Psychologically, this reflects strong autonomy and long-term thinking. They ask a different question, not will this get likes, but why should this be public at all? That pause shows higher cognitive reflection, the ability to think before acting and resist impulsive behavior. There's also less social comparison. Image-based platforms intensify comparison through filters, beauty standards, and algorithms. People who don't post photos often step out of this cycle entirely. As a result, their self-worth is less affected by unrealistic comparisons. Mental health studies support this. Lower participation in visual self-presentation is linked to reduced anxiety and lower body dissatisfaction. Another assumption is that these people are shy or antisocial. Psychology doesn't support that conclusion. Many are confident in real life. They simply separate real connection from digital performance. For them, social media feels less like communication and more like a stage. Posting photos requires constant perception management, angles, lighting, expressions, and timing. For some people, that effort feels artificial and mentally draining. Avoiding it isn't fear, it's a rejection of performative identity. Emotionally regulated individuals often show this pattern as well. They don't need to document moments to validate them. Enjoyment doesn't require witnesses. Psychologists call this intrinsic validation, when meaning comes from the experience itself, not the reaction it receives. There's also future awareness. Some people think beyond the present moment. They understand that digital footprints last and can resurface years later. Avoiding photo posts reflects foresight and risk awareness, not insecurity. Ultimately, people who don't post their photos often value depth over visibility. They prefer being known by the right people rather than seen by everyone. So when someone doesn't post their photos, psychology doesn't see a problem. It sees emotional control, internal confidence, and a conscious relationship with technology. In a world that rewards constant visibility, choosing not to be seen can be a sign of psychological strength.